Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Learning Path. This is Dr. B. Meena, Associate Professor, Head Department of Commerce and Vice Principal Shift 1 from Petition College of Arts and Science, Adayar, Chennai. In this video, I'm going to teach you some more problems under marginal costing. In this video, my dear YouTube watcher viewers, please listen to the formulas, whatever I explained the concepts relating to marginal costing by clicking the I button, then you can have a more understanding on the marginal costing technique and how this technique will be helpful for the management in deciding what could be the sales, what could be the cost, what could be the profit in near future. They can estimate and plan out like that. So I request you to click the I button to have more understanding by watching my previous videos. If you need more concepts, either standard costing, process costing, and any other concepts in costing, you please comment, then I will put the video. Let me check. And today you are going to learn some more problems under marginal costing. As a time contribution. So the question is to calculate contribution, sales is 12 lakhs, PV ratio is 35%. So when sales and PV ratio is given, the question is contribution means simply we can apply the formula contribution is equal to sales into PV ratio. So the given sales are 12 lakhs, PV ratio is 35%. So apply it in the formula 12 lakhs into 35%, it will give 4,20,000 as contribution, right? So whenever contribution is the question, the given information, so sales and PV ratio means just multiply both the sales and PV ratio. It will tells you what is the contribution. The next problem, calculate the amount of contribution, but the information available is different. Profit is rupees 3 lakhs, fixed cost is rupees 4 lakhs. So when we have fixed cost and profit, how to calculate the contribution? Just recall the margin cost statement. What is all about the margin cost statement? Sales minus variable cost, that gives contribution. When you have contribution, just compare with your fixed cost, that tells you profit. When profit and fixed cost is given, then how to calculate the contribution? Have the margin cost statement in your mind and you can derive this formula like that. Okay. So fixed cost is equal to contribution minus profit, because contribution is whenever I'm going to calculate the contribution, you can apply this formula. Fixed cost is there, contribution minus profit. So fixed cost is how much? 4 lakhs and contribution is question mark, right? And then profit is given 3 lakhs. So contribution is equal to 4 lakhs plus 3 lakhs. What is my contribution? 7 lakhs. So how to calculate the contribution when profit and fixed cost is given? How to calculate the contribution when sales and PV ratio is given? So we have two different informations for each problem, but the question is same, contribution. Okay. Compute the margin of safety. The given information are profit and PV ratio. So we can apply the margin of safety formula straight away. That is MOS is equal to profit by PV ratio, where the profit is 2,25,000, PV ratio is 40%. So 2,25,000, 40% means 5,62,500 we are getting. The next sum is find out the margin of safety. Again, the same question, but the information available is different. Actual sales is given. The given sales, simply the sales information is given, that is the actual sales. So the actual sales is 13 lakhs. BEP sales is 10 lakh 40. What do you mean by BEP sales? That is the amount of sales where a firm neither earns profit nor incurring losses. So the question is margin of safety. There is a formula to calculate the margin of safety. by comparing the actual sales and BEP sales. The sales given in the problem is the actual sales, that is 13 lakhs, and BEP sales is 10 lakh 40,000. So what is the MOS? 2 lakh 60,000. The next problem, sales rupees 25 lakhs, PV ratio is 30%, fixed cost is rupees 5 lakhs. How much is the profit? So the question is to calculate the profit. So always I insisted again and again, have the marginal cost statement always in your mind. The marginal cost statement is sales minus variable cost, that gives contribution. Okay. If you knew the contribution, again, I'm repeating, if you knew the contribution, you have the fixed cost, right? You have the fixed cost. If you are able to get the contribution, compare the contribution with your fixed cost, then you can able to find out the profit. This is the way how you can proceed to work out the questions under marginal costing. What is, we need to look into the problem. What is available? What was the question? Okay, so they are asking you to calculate the profit. The available information are fixed costs. So if I compare this fixed cost with my contribution, then automatically I will get profit. So my calculation must be, first thing has to be calculated to calculate the contribution. For calculating contribution only, these two informations are available. Sales and PV ratio is given, means we can make use of this two information to calculate PV, that is contribution. So how to calculate the contribution? Sales into PV ratio. 25 lakhs is my sales as per this problem. 30% is my PV ratio. So 7 lakh 50,000, right? And then once I calculated the contribution, then it will be easier for me to calculate the profit. Again, recall the marginal cost statement. Contribution minus fixed cost, that tells us profit. So profit is equal to contribution minus fixed cost. Contribution here I calculated 7 lakh 50. So then fixed cost is given in the problem itself 5 lakhs. So what's my profit? 2 lakh 50,000. So again, I'm telling, under marginal costing technique, the problems that you are going to work out, apply your presence of mind. Have the marginal cost statement always. The marginal cost statement is sales minus variable cost, that gives contribution, minus variable cost, minus fixed cost, that gives profit or loss. When you will have loss, when contribution lesser than your fixed cost, when contribution is unable to cover the fixed cost, that time only we will have a loss. So have this marginal cost statement and look at the information available and what is the question. Then based on the question with the information available, how to proceed to work out the calculations. Okay, so in this problem, they are asking profit. We have fixed cost. So have the marginal cost statement. Marginal cost statement, if I deduct the fixed cost from my contribution, I'll come to know what is the profit or loss. Then I need to calculate the contribution. So how to calculate the contribution? That's why the problem asks this two information, sales into PV ratio, right? The next problem, profit required 2 lakhs, fixed cost is 4 lakhs, PV ratio is 40%. The question is, find out the required sales to earn the profit required. The question is, sales required to earn the profit. What is the profit required? 2 lakhs. See, the question is, you need to understand very clearly. I want to achieve the profit of rupees 2 lakhs. For that, what could be the sales? I want to achieve 2 lakh is the profit, then what could be the sales is required. Okay, so whenever the target profit is given, they ask us to calculate the sales. If I want to achieve this much of profit, then what could be the sales to be done? That is the question means, and all information is available. That is rupees total, in total is available, means we can substitute this formula. Look at the formula. Sales in rupees is equal to fixed cost plus target profit divided by PV ratio, where my fixed cost is given 4 lakhs as per the problem. I substitute here. The target profit, you know very well, that is for 2 lakhs. Then PV ratio is given as 40%. So 6 lakhs divided by 40%. What is my sales? 15 lakhs. So the conclusion is, if I want to achieve 2 lakhs profit, Then the sales required is how much? 15 lakhs. Okay. Then move on to the next problem. Selling price per unit is 20. This is given for a single unit. Selling price per unit is 20. Variable cost per unit is 15. And fixed cost is rupees 4 lakhs. Budgeted profit is 1 lakh. How many units must be sold to earn the budgeted profit? The question is how many units? The previous question is what is the sales required in rupees we calculated. But this question, how many units must be sold? We need to calculate what is the sales required in units. So previous problem, we calculate sales in rupees. This problem, sales in units. Then the numerator will be the same, fixed cost plus target profit. But the denominator alone will change. I told already, I shared this point. Whenever you are calculating anything in units, the denominator will be CPU, I mean contribution per unit, right? So how to calculate the contribution per unit? Contribution per unit is the same concept, S minus V. Either we can calculate in total or we can calculate for a single unit, right? So I'm going to calculate for a single unit. So the concept, the formula is same, S minus V. That means here I can apply only selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. What is the selling price per unit? 20. What is my variable cost per unit? 15. Okay. So what is the CPU? That is contribution per unit? 5. Fine. Then I can substitute in the main formula to calculate the sales in units to achieve the target profit. Budgeted profit is how much? 1 lakh. Okay. So sales in units is equal to what is my fixed cost? 4 lakhs. What is my budgeted profit? 1 lakh. Divided by CPU is, I mean contribution per unit is 5. So 5 lakhs divided by 5, I'll get 1 lakh units. You need to mention the answer as units. Okay. So this problem model tells us how to calculate how many units to be sold away when I have this much of profit to be achieved. That is target profit is given, budgeted profit is given. So how many units I want to sell. But the previous problem, again, I want to calculate the sales, but in rupees value to achieve the target profit. So try to differentiate both the problem. This is sales in rupees. The next one is sales in units. Okay. Then what is the break-even point in this problem? What is the break-even point when PV ratio is 40% and fixed cost is 5 lakhs? So whenever we have rupees information and PV ratio value is given, means we need to calculate the break-even point in rupees. So what is the formula? Fixed cost divided by PV ratio. What is the fixed cost? 5 lakhs. What is my PV ratio? 40%. So 5 lakhs divided by 40%, I'll get rupees 12,50,000 is my break-even point. The next problem. How many units should be sold to break even if fixed cost is rupees 10 lakhs, selling price per unit is rupees 50 and variable cost is rupees 30. So again, we are going to calculate the value in units. But what is that? How many units should be sold to break even? Break even means we need to calculate the break even point, but in rupees or in units. We need to check the problem. How many units? So they are asking break-even point in units. So what is the formula for break-even point in units? Fixed cost divided by CPU, contribution per unit. How to calculate the contribution per unit? Selling price per unit minus variable cost per unit. What is the selling price per unit? 50 and variable cost per unit is 30. So I got the contribution per unit 20. Then apply in the break-even point in units formula. Fixed cost is given 10 lakhs. So 10 lakhs divided by 20. What is the break-even point in units? 50,000 units you need to mention. Okay. Then next problem. Calculate BEP from the following particulars. Fixed expenses rupees 1,50,000. Variable cost per unit is 10. Selling price per unit is 15. So calculate BEP. Simply they ask you to calculate BEP. And we have information about the selling price per unit and variable cost per unit is means, then we better to calculate the BEP both in units as well as in rupees. How to calculate? First, I will make use of this information to calculate the BEP in units, because the formula is fixed cost divided by contribution per unit. I will calculate the contribution per unit by comparing the selling price per unit 15 minus 10 variable cost per unit. So I calculate the contribution per unit. I will substitute in the formula break-even point in units is equal to fixed cost is 1,50,000 divided by 5 contribution per unit. So how many units to break even? 30,000 units to break even. So I calculate the break even in units. Then how can I convert this break even point in units in rupees? How can I convert? Whenever you are going to have this kind of problem, I calculate the BEP in units. Then how can I convert the break even point in units into rupees? Means simply you can have this formula. Break even point in rupees is equal to whatever BEP in units I calculated. I mean 30,000 units as per this problem into the selling price per unit. That is, what is the selling price per unit? 15. So what is my break-even point in rupees? Rupees 4,50,000. Sometimes you calculated BEP in rupees. You calculated sometimes, not in this problem. Sometimes you calculate the BEP in rupees. Then you want to convert in BEP units, means then what could be done? BEP in rupees divided by selling price per unit. That tells you BEP in units. So if you want to convert in units, means divided by selling price. If you want to convert in rupees, means multiplied by selling price per unit. That is the easiest way how we can have BEP in units or BEP in rupees. Okay, for the same problem. So thanks for watching my video. Subscribe my channel, click the bell button. We will see you in the next video. Some more problems in marginal costing. Till then, bye-bye.